Hey y'all, good morning. These braids are still so tight. I'm sorry, I thought I had everything together, but clearly I don't. Uh-oh. And I don't have my phone. Okay, give me just a second, guys. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to be so unorganized, but good morning. Good morning. Good morning. It's members and mods today because you guys know why I've said it like 50 times. It's members and mods because we didn't do members and mods yesterday. So then we'll be caught up and everybody will be happy and I will be doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Okay. But I've got lots of notes today and I've watched a fair amount of YouTube. So let's go ahead and let's talk about it. Um, let's see where we are. I think we only have like 36 likes, which hey, that's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Um, but go ahead, get the likes up for me, and let's go ahead and talk about this poll. We got a poll from yesterday we need to talk about. There's 37 likes and there's 118 of you guys here. So you guys don't mind if I take a pause for the cause. Let me go run get my phone so we can make sure that we can do if we need to, and we need to all of the things. These two. It's like freaking doggy romper room around here. If you guys have not voted in the poll yet, we have 120 of you who have voted. Mommy sector, how do you feel about it? Mean, messy, mental, or my tea? Okay. Is it your tea? Is it your tea? Is it your cup of tea? Is it right on time for you? Um, 32% of you right now is saying it's fucking mental, man. It's mental. It's mental up in here. Up in here. Can you guys hear me okay? I had to reset my microphone a little bit because I feel like I wasn't getting um the proper play out of it. So according to a YouTube video that I watched, I needed to set it up like this. Does this sound good? Let's see. Let's do a quick sound check. Oh my God. This is like I don't know. It's not I can't hear anything. Can you guys hear me? Okay, here we go. All right, I'll take you guys' word for it. I'm assuming you guys can hear me. Okay, good. It sounds wonderful. Oh, okay. Yes, I've been working on it, guys. I'm not look, I'm not look, I could tell you what I don't do on these YouTube streets, but I think it's clear what I do on these YouTube streets, which is watch videos. And I watch videos to bring you guys content. And I'm always trying to make my content better. Okay. And how do I do that? I think it's obvious. I don't really have to point everything out, but I think you guys can tell what I spend my time on. Some of you seem to have delusions of what you think that your girl might be doing. And the ones who actually do that, bitch, why? Why do you give a fuck about what I'm doing? Because I'm certainly not spending these holidays thinking about you. Okay? Boom, 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 boom. Okay? Okay, let me be right back. Let me handle these dogs and let me go get my phone. Okay? I'll be right back. I'm gonna put y'all on mute. popping my shit, okay? I said, good morning. I said, get you one. Okay. Okay. Anywho, where should we start? Good morning, everyone. Guys, the member link is there. Let's talk about a couple of these. Let's talk about a couple of, you can't hear me still? Ooh, child. Okay. Okay, let's see how this sounds. Mommy, hush. Okay, good. All right, so we're good now. Okay. Let's see. 185. We have 75 likes. Okay. Okay. If that's how you feel, that's fine. Mommy sector, how do you feel about it? We have 170 votes. Thank you, dear. I appreciate that. How do you feel about it? 5% of you are saying it's mean. 22% of you are saying my tea. Okay. Girl, what's tea? Okay. Um 34 of you percent say mental. Mental. Some of y'all need to think about this because, you know, if you are in the commentary sector and you are out here mental, you might be building somebody a case, okay? I think it's plain old funny. Okay. I was going with the M's. I was trying to like keep with a little bit of a theme. Um So that's how I got with the M's. But mean 5%, 22% say my tea. So maybe for you, that wife life, maybe my tea is funny. Cause if that's your tea, then girl, that's your tea. Okay. That's how I mean it. Um, Hi, Camila. Hi, Katja. Hi, Nina and Michelle. Hi, all of my beautiful members and mods. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, guys. One thing I want is to just reiterate really quick because this is all family. We're all fam, right? When I don't have very many wrenches. I'm not modded everywhere, but when I go to someone's channel and I have a wrench, I do their business. Okay. I mod according to whatever the flow of the room is and what are the directive of that channel holder, right? I'm asking to do the same. Now, it's no tea, no shade. It's no who's she talking to, what's going on. I know some tea. Ba, 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 ba. If you know something, then you got to look at yourself. Okay. What I'm going to say is this: if for some reason I see messages being deleted that don't like, it takes effort to delete something. It takes usually a two-step effort. And this is what I'm going to say. Don't put that much effort into it. Unless someone is in the midst that doesn't need to be, and someone's talking some shit about somebody in the chat, somebody who is in front of the camera, or someone who is not here to defend themselves, then handle it accordingly. But if someone's having a laugh, someone is stating their opinion, please do not censor any comments. That's all I'm going to ask you. And I don't want you to feel away, but if you can't handle that responsibility, then we're going to just have to make other changes. And I still love you, but maybe modding is just, maybe it's just you feel too, like, let it, like, when you get over here, just let it go. Okay. Just let it go. Let it go. This is a relax and chill sector over here. We are free thinkers. We are free minded. We are not following any objectives. We don't have a itinerary. If someone falls up in this chat who doesn't belong here, good job, because if I don't like you, bitch, you blocked. Okay. And I mean that male, female, bitch, you blocked. Okay. And if you're here, it's because I want you here. And if you make yourself persona non grata, which means not welcome, then you will know that, period. And if you come disrespectful, you will be handled disrespectfully. But I hope, and I'm asking anyone who is a moderator to please think of me as you are managing your moderator duties or not. You could just sit back and chill. You don't have to get in the mix. But when you come in, don't be ready for a fight. You know what I'm saying? Don't feel like you got to take this job so hard unless it's a unless it's just that type of hype at that moment. But typically it's very chill here. So let's keep it chill. I just hate getting the emails in the morning from people who feel like their comments have been censored, or and I go back and I take a look at what was deleted, and if I'm able, because you can't always see everything, and it's kind of like, oh, that was so funny, or so and so is stupid. Okay, like that, come on. Now I've seen stuff, girl. I've seen stuff. I've seen people out in these YouTube streets running cold cash about me. And I see familiar faces and I don't see people saying shit, but y'all some get downright aggressive up in here, want to start deleting shit. Girl, if y'all love me like y'all say y'all do, I shouldn't be seeing that stuff, but I'm not telling people what to do. I don't tell people what to do. I don't run plays and I don't call shots. Only shots I call are here on this channel, and I'm running all my own shots, okay? If I'm saying this and I'm saying that, that's what I'm saying. I don't have anybody running around and doing errands for me, okay? I stay busy and I manage my own channel, okay? So all the speculation and words of intimidation, girl. Okay. Anywho, look, just chill. Like, I want you guys to handle your business accordingly, but you don't have to you don't have to, like, I want you to enjoy yourself. Don't feel like you are clocked in for an 8-hour shift. Okay. I hope that makes sense. But good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. And, I think as family, as people, Portia, I dropped a fountain pen. Now, with those little sharp teeth of Miss Thang, that would have been a mess. She would have been it would have been like 2.5 seconds. Good morning, Brader's Life. Good morning, Coco, Camila, Walk by Faith, Not by Sight, host of YouTube, Olivia, Taylor. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning to all of you. Um, yeah, nothing specific. Um, and if you don't know, now you know, right? At the end of the day, like if I don't say it, I'm not gonna assume it, right? But I don't like getting all of that feedback from people that they feel like their comments are not coming through, or it's just silly. Like, you want to be able to pop your shit, and so do other people. So it's not a hand slap or anything like that. Don't take it that type of way. At the end of the day, and I don't have private meetings, and people, everyone does their things different. I just want whatever I say to be available to everyone, and that's that on that. But if you think I give two shits about what someone's doing that I don't give two shits about, I give even less. Okay. It's not even a thought. We are busy sitting around the Christmas tree, enjoying a fireplace and hot beverages, minding our business. I'm contemplating wrapping gifts, um, trying to stay off the phone from buying more ish. I am certainly not thinking about irrelevant ass. Okay. So mommy sector, how do you feel about it? Is it mean? It sometimes is mean because sometimes you gotta check a bitch, right? My tea, there was someone, I can't remember who it was, who said, I think that wife life said it's just funny to me. So yeah, maybe that's just my tea, right? 37% of you guys are saying it's mental. Mental illness is real. Okay. Bougie stuff. Thank you. If I were sitting around trying to, if you say that you are car gang gang and you ride the bus, do you think I would care? Maybe you aspire to have a car. Maybe you want to have a better car. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know. But I really, honestly, I would not be sitting around thinking about whether you were really car gang gang. You know what I'm saying? Like the fact that people are sitting around trying to figure out is she really bougie? She's not bougie. She's bougetto. She's this, she's that. Girl, do you think I'm even thinking about your ass? Like seriously. And that's any and all. You shouldn't just come get the content. Worry about the video, okay? Worry about the video, okay? That's it. That's it and that's all. You don't have to quantify, qualify, nor justify, okay? Just come and we see each other, okay? I wouldn't even bother to send an email to you about that. Okay, Gogeta, really, exactly, right? Because girl, you got business to handle, houses to run, children to manage, homework to check, bills to pay, things to order, meals to prepare, um, a mate or spouse or yourself to love on and self care on, right? Hair to braid, hair to comb, pants to iron, haircuts to go have done, young men to keep up and have look sharp, okay? Children to train, okay? Dogs to manage, okay? Floors to sweep, carpets to vacuum, business, okay? Business and sleep to get so that you can stay looking young and fresh and not tired and haggard and also preserve that mental because clearly there are some people out here on the YouTube streets not getting enough sleep and it shows. Okay? It shows. Get your sleep. Get your sleep because you're not going to get to 51 you're not gonna get to 51, and then when you get to 51, you're gonna look like some of these mamas of the mamas that we see on these YouTube streets. Girl, my mom didn't start looking like she was 50 until she was about 72. Okay, girl, she was a whole 72, looking like she was 52. Okay, period. 36% of you say mental. Okay, and 41% say messy. Okay, okay. Okay. And it is messy, period. There's not even any talk about that. It's just messy AF, right? But that's what you guys you clicked in. It's clout miss. People are trying to get their clout, right? Let me mommy hush. Okay, let's see if we got that. Let me talk about some of this stuff real quick. Ooh, look at Dovely Creations, Ms. Mugga, host of YouTube, Vicky. Hold on. Ms. Mugga, host of YouTube, Vicky, Jazzy, Love Noel, Taylor, Camila, Ms. Brader's Life, Kid Lanice, D. Harold, Pineapples, Boo Boo, Bebe, Latoy, HBB. Look, let me tell you something. There's people out here who don't have any friends in real life or on the YouTube streets. Not my fucking problem. Okay? Boo Boo, baby. Okay? When you're a light, when you're a beacon, should you know what I'm saying? Like a moth to a flame, okay? But remember, when the moth comes to the flame, it burns. Okay? Don't get too close to that light. But what I'm saying is this. Yeah. This is the last thing I'm gonna say on this. And I know I'm being shady at the way I'm saying this, but there's some people out here who need a hug, okay? You might need a hug, okay? Yes. You might need a hug. All right. It's Christmas time. All right. Guys, can we just talk about Vlogmas Day 11 really quick? I meant to talk about this. So update really quick. Any of you, we're gonna have to talk about Keisha a little bit later. I know I was gonna come back yesterday and I just couldn't. My schedule, I'm just getting back to where I'm a little bit back on track with what I need to be doing because last week on Tuesday, a week ago, when we had the epic YouTube Street Summit where lots of different people showed up. It wasn't intended to be a summit. It was a check a bitch show. And turns out that we were able to come to an accord and it is what it is. Sometimes you just need to understand where a person is coming from. See, I seek to understand, not necessarily be understood. I'm not out here on these YouTube streets trying to push my agenda. Okay. I am here on my channel speaking what's important to me. But in terms of me politicking and running for YouTube Streets county commissioner, nah, bitch. Nah, I'm good. Okay. Let's talk about Vlogmas Day 11. Keisha over there at the Keisha K. Lee, Kiki of Camelton Road. Camel Toe Road. Um, the main thing that stuck out to me on Vlogmas Day 11, if you guys watched it, was that sister, who is the elf on the shelf. Why did sister? I know the elf on the shelf is supposed to be mischievous and do all kinds of things, but the elf on the shelf scattered Cheerios all over the kitchen floor. That is a high use walk area. Miss True Redbone, good morning. Anisha, good morning. Good morning to all my ladies. Hey, Kiki. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning to everyone in the house, in the bushes, in the trees, over there on those corners. Yes, good morning. Why did Keisha let the kids eat Cheerios off the floor? Now, kids are going to pick stuff up off the floor and put it in their mouth. I certainly wouldn't film it. If I filmed it, I wouldn't let it be in the vlog. When I edited my vlog and I saw that it was in there, I would have taken it out. Considering that I know that there's ridicule on 57 for me, my channel, and everything that I do, would I let my kids sit and eat? Like, if it, look, I'm going to say it like this. If there's no dogs, I have 2 dogs. We're not eating shit off the floor. I love them. They lick me. They do all kinds of, they kiss me. I will not eat nothing off that floor. Not only have I been all over, Charlotte, North Carolina, and the floors are, we walk around. We're not a no shoes household. So there's shoes, okay? Then there's dogs. My dog, one of them had a snake in their mouth a couple of weeks ago, okay? Portia had a dead frog in her mouth a couple like last week, right? Nah. Now, if she would have laid out those Cheerios maybe on a piece of butcher paper, and we know that she does not have a pet in the house, and you knew it was kind of a plant for the kids to have some fun, I would have put some butcher paper out or some, something to make it clean. But once it hits the floor, there's all kinds of dust and dirt, even in the cleanest house, you just don't see. She laid out Cheerios, and here comes all of them, and they're picking them up and eating them. Done. Okay. Vlogmas Day 12. The main thing that I noticed was that Santa Claus came to her apartment complex, and the kids were not having it. Keisha barely showed Santa Claus. I know she doesn't want to show her home, but girl, you showed that whole gym. People already know where you stay at. I've already told you guys, like, girl, it's a wrap on that. Like, you try to figure out how people know where you live, it's because of you. In that gym, that mural, okay, with the big Instagram tag on it. Okay. Um I'm going to talk about Jasmine in a minute, but the main thing is, Jasmine, why is your man still missing from the Vlogmas intro? You have had over a week, maybe even 2 weeks, to splice him in. Just because a Vlogmas intro is completed doesn't mean that you can't chop it, put something in, put a couple of transitions on each. This is an editing ninja, right? You and Chris have not had a moment to put on something red and pose in front of that tree and splice it into your intro. But you guys are, well, you've always been wearing your Fugazi ring, but we saw Chris with the ring on the other day when he took legendary Mr. Legendary King Bowser to the doctor's office. Okay. Um I know this is probably making noise. Okay. I need to fix this better. It's bothering me. So maybe we'll go like this. Okay. Okay. Basically, I'm just gonna say this. Vlogmas has been a complete and total shit show. If your channel is kind of a shit show variety, you're living up to the expectation of shit show. And as wide as Ninja is, he won't miss it. Girl, let me tell you something. Chris is a fatty. Now, he says he's been eating salads, and I do kind of believe it. He does look like he's trimmed down a little bit. But at the end of the day, Jasmine, what I'm going to tell you is this. If you want to survive and you want to get to 50, you don't want to be sitting in a stool in your kitchen like your mom in her 50s and can't walk on those hips, can't walk on those knees, can't walk on those legs, can't walk on those feet, and you are feet on those feet, and you are on the struggle bus as a 50-year-old running around like you're 75. You better back up off that salt. You better back up off that salt. Okay, back up off that salt. If you would use more ingredients like fresh garlic and onions and scallions and things with lots of flavor, you would have to use, you wouldn't need to use as much seasonings. If Chris needs to figure out what in some of these powders that he likes and understand that these powders are created from fruits and herbs. Go buy some fruits and go, I mean fruits, yeah, some fruits, herbs, and some vegetables like onions, scallions, um, garlic, certain peppers. You don't have to get everything with salt. And then you can get things like cilantro and basil and rosemary and all of these things and make your own. You can freeze dry it and then crush it. I took a lot of mint when I made mint in the garden and put it in my freezer. And then once it got frozen, I like crushed it. And now I've got mint flakes. Okay. You can do that with parsley and all of your leafy type things. And, yeah, so there's Mrs. Dash. But even if you want to make your own, like those type of like leafy aromatics, I guess they call them, are amazing for fish and meat. And sometimes maybe you need to prepare a little bit more in advance, but you put some olive oil and you get a what do they call it? I've got one in my kitchen because no West Indian kitchen doesn't have one. I forget what they call it in English. It's a wooden cup and you've got your and you can basically grind your garlic and your paste. You can almost, it almost helps you emulsify. And you can get it at the grocery store, but it's usually going to be in like your Spanish food aisle. At least here they have them. And I forget what you call it, but anyway, you know what I'm talking about. It's wooden and it comes with a wooden, okay? And you put a little olive oil and you can make your own paste and rubs and all of those things. Jasmine almost died. Okay. Jasmine almost died. And homie is still seasoning the fuck out of everything. Um, I would be concerned. I would be concerned that this man doesn't care about your health because you're not even 30 days postpartum yet. Maybe you're close to it, but girl, you're not out of the woods. I, but not my girl. That's his boo boo. That's his boo boo, and that's it. Peach tea and candles. What's up, baby? They'll be the first American household with scurvy, rickets, and blood pressure. Once upon a twin mom life. How are you, honey? Yes, girl. LOL. The store acting stupid this morning. Might have to get another one. Mortar and pestle. Thank you. Okay. Um. So yes, you can get them in like marble. I think even pharmacists use them to crush pills and things like that. But it's if you have a marble one, that's better for making like pastes and rubs. But the wooden ones are better for your herbs and garlic and things of that nature. I've got a wooden one. Um, but yeah, guys, like some of these kitchen tools are invaluable. And if you want to take your cooking up a notch, which I don't do it all the time. So I'm certainly not pointing a finger. And I have a shit ton of seasonings, period. I do. You guys have seen my pantry. Well, you guys have seen my pantry. You guys have not seen my spice cabinet. My spice cabinet I have a lot. I don't have, I'm sure there's people who have more, but I'm going to just say I have a lot. I've got more than, more than six. I have a lot, and I always keep a backup because that's, I cook. So anyway, but yeah, Chris is on the watch list right now. Chris, we see what you're doing to Jasmine. I don't know if you just took out an insurance policy on old Jazz, but Jazz girl, if I were you, I would be watching out because I would tell him to not put anything but garlic, crushed pepper, and maybe a little bit of Himalayan sea salt and olive oil on anything he makes for you. Like, girl, keep it cute. And all that salt is not going to help your hips. And take a look at mom's. And if you don't want that to be you, then you need to back up off of some of that salt because Mom Dukes, I'm sure, has her regrets. And a lot of what she's going through is clearly, some of it is not helped. It may not be aggravated by her. It may be aggravated by her weight. It may not be altogether weight associated, but at the end of the day, there's just a certain number that your body will hit and everything starts going to hell in a handbasket. Okay. And that's it. Also, one thing I want to say, and this is going to be something petty, I'm going to just say it. If I'm ever sitting here talking to you guys about someone's let me stop. I'll get to that in a minute. Olivia is next. Olivia is still fixated on Gerard. We know this. I mean, she has to look at Gerard every day. She's got his kids, okay? And at the end of the day, girl, you got it bad. Okay? You got it really, 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 really bad. She got on here the other day all dressed up talking about that she finally filed for divorce. Nobody asked you to file for divorce. He'd already filed for divorce, but clearly you like to waste money that you don't have. I loved how she said that she hadn't done it because she didn't have the money, but you have money to get these fugazi nails. Bitch, you don't even look like you bathe, but you are over here spending money on nails. You go through makeup like crazy. You go over here and go buy used shit at places you don't need to, rather than buy your kids a couple of new pairs of whatever. Let me tell you something. Back to Jasmine really quick. Jasmine, stop answering the comments. There's no reactors who are going to your comments. And maybe there are. I'm just going to speak for myself. I don't come to your comments. I've got a whole comment section and it's recording live right now. Okay. This is my comment section. This is my comment to you. Get about the comments. You spend too much time in the comments. You're constantly editing when your man is home. Why don't you get up on your man when your man is home? When your man's not home, why don't you edit and then handle your kids? You are busy doing the wrong things. And girl, I wouldn't want word on the street to be word on the street that my man is dick dashing all around town. I would not be worried about what people are saying in the comments. I would be worried about what is going on in my home. And I would be worried about the optics of the bullshit that I put out on my channel. That's what I would be worried about. Okay. I don't give a fuck what someone says about me. I'm sure you guys can tell. Now, if I respond to something, I'm not going to sit here and park on it and do a whole damn dedicated video. I've done that before, and I don't necessarily like how that feels when I give a bitch that deserves no shine in my world shine. Because if you're a dark soul and you are irrelevant, that's what you're going to stay is dark and irrelevant. Okay, please, please. As far as having the she's light-skinned, but she has no edges. See, I got a link yesterday and went somewhere I knew I shouldn't even clicked in. As soon as I clicked in, it sounded like someone put a hidden camera and someone put a hidden microphone in the mental ward. And it sounded like the fifth floor of the most mental, psychotic, paranoid mental institution in mental USA. Okay. In that bitch is mental USA. Okay. Worried about the wrong things. Okay. At the end of the day, um, I'm here to clock in to give you guys the news and to collect myself a bag. Okay. That's what I'm here for. I'm not here to run the gifts with someone irrelevant, period. And you can take that. Whoever that soaks in on, take it. Okay. Because, well, it could apply to a couple of people, couple, triple, quadruple. It could apply to many. Okay. Don't worry about me. Don't worry about me. Give me, don't give me any shine. I don't need any more. I'm good. I got my own. Is that Life of Destiny? Good morning, boo boo. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Erica. Good morning, Mastermind. Good morning to my ladies. Good morning. How are you? LOL. Good morning. Let it touch. Let us touch and agree. Okay. Okay. Do we need to go back to left hand, right hand? Should I do a encore presentation of bitch left hand? When you are feeding the needy, you do not need to let your left hand know what your right hand is doing. And we are coming from the word of God. Okay? Period. Okay? That is what the Lord said. Okay? And we're talking about the mentally needy. We're talking about the physically needy. We are talking about the financially needy. We are talking about the friendship needy. We are talking about the edges needy. We are talking about the swag needy. We are talking about the drip needy. When you are feeding the needy, okay? Olivia is focused as a YouTube cliche on the wrong things, okay? She's focused on the wrong things. Um, do I have time? Yes. Olivia in Vlogmas Day 12 felt the need to low key snitch on her ex husband about still messing around and that there was some cheatation when the marriage had dissolved and Gerard moved in with Nisha. Olivia, considering that we really don't believe a whole lot of what you say, I don't know. I mean, is Gerard above cheating? Is Gerard above getting in the guts of his ex-wife or his soon-to-be ex or his wife, whatever, while he's with the beautiful Nisha? Gerard is working through his pain and his trauma of dealing with an overgrown, egomaniacal YouTuber who used him for content and a narrative and made him look like Boo Boo the Fool every single day. Okay. Even though Gerard is a stand up guy, she tried, but Gerard always came out the winner. Gerard's a good guy, and we all know this, but she tried to play him on many occasions, but she couldn't really, because look at God, right? She couldn't do it. So he's traumatized, right? So I hope Nisha sees it for what it is. At the end of the day, you got involved with a man who was married, and his wife came back, and it's it's a risk, right? And hopefully, knowing what you signed up for, I think at this moment, I think it's safe to expect that, okay, sir, you should be able to handle yourself. But when she first came back, and if she's using sex as a weapon and he was still susceptible to her foolishness and fuckery, I get it, right? Is there forgiving in that? Absolutely. Um, is that a risk of giving wife benefits to a married boyfriend? Absolutely. Did Gerard sleep with her? We don't know, and rightly don't care. Okay, we don't care. But Olivia, we know who you were talking to. You were talking to Nisha. You wanted Nisha to know that he was still getting up in your guts, and that you were stupid enough as a wife to play side chick. Because when he got done, boo boo, he got cleaned up and left and went home to his new place. Okay, I would feel pretty shitty. Okay, that is not how to play your cards of getting your husband back. Not giving up the punani nani was the way, and not spreading yourself all over Dallas proper would have been a better way. Okay, um, that's why you're back in Florida, pregnant by by a man who was couch surfing all around. Okay, all around, and and etc., etc., etc. Okay. Boom. Guys, Cloutmas is such a soap opera, right? Brown Sugar. Good morning, hon. Hey, y'all. I'm here driving and listening. Good morning, Bubbo. Love Noel. Misty Lou. Did I say hi to you already? Camila. She cannot stop thinking about him. Liv, Gerard is not your puppy. He's not your man. You lost that. Ooh. Okay. Ooh, did I just get $14 in extra care bucks from CVS? Oh, it's a Lives Life Vlogmas. It's a Lives Life Vlogmas. Okay. Where was I? Was it this?
There's a brighter day. Honestly, life is what you make it. I guess the channel is what you make it.
This was so annoying.
Shoot. Kids. I wanted him to be a part of the kid's life. So was I trying to keep the kids away from him then?
Liv, go run. Go run to your computer and take this down, okay?
Always. Okay. So was I trying to keep his kids
y'all hear this?
away from him?
Can y'all hear this?
After he left us, because he left all of us. He wasn't trying to take his kids. He left us all.
Look, after he left us, when she says stupid stuff like that, to me, it doesn't make any sense. He wasn't taking you with him, then why go? He wanted to get away from you. He doesn't want to be married to you. He was actually trying to be a stand-up guy and let you keep your kids. Like at the end of the day, like, girl, you got it twisted. Like you are actually sitting over here saying stuff in earshot so that your kids can have more abandonment issues just like you. You're a weirdo.
He left all of us and he went to Texas. And I followed behind him so his kids can have him in his life. And of course, for other reasons too, but that's neither.
When she first went and left Florida, she swore on a stack of Bibles and spoke to me through the computer, calling me all kinds of bitches because I don't know what I'm talking about. And she wasn't going to get her husband. Even though I was like, girl, you going to get your husband, you can do that. This bitch goes over here, meets Brandon outside of the damn CC's Pizza and goes and spreads her legs within 4 hours on the sofa. Okay. Girl, if you wanted your husband back, you should have acted like you wanted one. You acted like a complete hoe the minute you got back to Texas, and your husband treated you like one. He came, effed on you, and went home to his new boo boo. Okay. Probably crying and all kinds of stuff because he knew he was wrong. You probably like a damn shot of heroin.
Here nor there. We're talking about the kids. I wanted him to be a part of the kid's life. So was I trying to keep the kids away from him then?
Yes.
When I was trying to keep the kids away from him?
What about when you said he kidnapped his own kids?
I was trying to keep his kids away from him when I got to Texas and I found out he was in a relationship.
Were you trying to keep your kids away from him when you packed them up and moved to Florida the first time? Okay. When you declined his marriage proposal, when you had a marriage license and you were supposed to get married like Memorial Day weekend and you took off and you left and moved to Florida the first time. And then he followed you because he wanted his family back. I love how you pick up in Florida, married after you slept with two men on momcation. You slept with Denzel. Thank you, Nisha. Excuse me, Misha B. Mackin. Thank you, Misha B. Mackin. And shouts out for making my French toast recipe. Okay. So when you left the first time, was that not separating a man from his children? But then when he followed you, married you, and you went on vacation, bills paid, everything taken care of, husband at home with the kids, all same last name under one roof, all of the shade that you threw at the ladies, Yeah, you were sleeping with Denzel, the guy that your husband had to call the police on you to come home. Okay. And you also met a guy named Maurice off of POF. Okay. How did you meet Maurice? Off of POF. We all know this. Okay. How do we prove it? We'll just go back to Momcation. Somebody has something that says that you met Maurice off of POF. Okay. I look, I don't want to misquote anyone, but someone out here has something of you and POF and Maurice and you dipping 2 months into your marriage with your husband. And then you outing your husband for visiting or setting up a prostitute because maybe he didn't want to fuck with your ass like that anymore. Okay.
He had a side chick because he was still trying to mess with his wife. That's why I call her a side chick.
No,
Don't
you're the
nothing
side
was
chick because
nice.
he was living. Where was
But,
he getting
like,
his mail at?
And I found out everything that was going on, and I still let him take his kids, even around his girlfriend.
No, it's not still let him take his kids. He doesn't not have rights. You wouldn't have those kids if it wasn't for that seed that you took over and over and over again like a champ. You made 3 babies with a man that you did not like very much, okay? And yet he's going to come and get his kids. Bitch, you're not over here feeding the needy and doing charity. A man is coming to collect what is his, okay? Including you on some paper. So if he wanted to come through and bust down on you, bitch, that's still clearly you still feel obligated to let the man have what's his. Boom, okay? You gave it up. You're the dumb one. Cuz what did he do? He got cleaned up and left to his new boo-boo, okay?
Was that when I was trying to keep his kids away from him? You guys, I need some answers.
You need a life.
Answers,
You need some
please.
friends. You need a bra. You need some better clothes. You look like you need some deodorant and you
Like I
need a
said, we're
brush.
gonna get to the
Okay.
bottom of these lies.
Oh, the bottom of the lies is you, boo boo. We're getting to the part that I wanted to.
Thank you, Maria.
Thank you, Maria.
Okay. Well, I don't see anybody kind of detesting what I'm saying, so we'll keep going.
There are people who are detesting what you're saying. Olivia, can you please get a dictionary? There are people who are detesting what you're saying, but I think she was trying to say, I don't think there's anyone disputing. Okay? It's a dispute. It's someone not agreeing. Detesting is someone not liking. So if there's no one who's detesting, girl, are you going to the Keisha K. Lee dictionary school, the school of vocabulary and grammatical usage of bitch, the wrong word? Okay, can you please, girl? You're corny. Okay. She is fighting for her respect. She says she's fighting for her respect. And one of the main things I want to say to Olivia, the reason why you don't have respect is because you don't respect yourself. If you respected yourself and had respect for yourself, people wouldn't handle you a certain type of way. Okay? Because people can try, but at the end of the day, the reason why you fall victim to the foolishness and fuckery is because you act like a complete buffoon. You are out here cooning for people who don't give a fuck about you. And you look stupid. So you don't move with respect. That's why you get none. Okay. We're just gonna move on from there. Latoya, Creole Bay, girl, your husband. All I got to say is this. We've heard over the last year, it's been a shame. But we've heard and we've seen people exposed for playing themselves on the internet. And what I mean playing is saying that they're one thing, but they're really another. And I don't know, Latoya, unfortunately, Creole Bay, her husband came out and tried to expose her for not being a nurse. I was like, girl, stop it. Not Latoya, not Creole Bay. So there is a reactor. His name is Gangster Moji. He's got a video. It's the interview with Latoya's husband, part one. So I suggest you go check it out. I'm not in the exposing business. But at the end of the day, it was a pretty comprehensive chit chat. And girl, I don't know. We're gonna wait to see what Creole Bay has to say. At the end of the day, I'm giving Creole Bay the benefit of the doubt. The husband does seem like he has a little bit of sour grapes. We know he does have an axe to grind. And Latoya is one of she's a mommy. So we're gonna try and take the lady's side because I'm not for the Zaddy exposing ish. Now I'm gonna come and watch it just like the rest of you guys, right? But in terms of a daddy zaddy coming through to expose, um, make a phone call and handle it with your wife in private. If you expect to be able to re to realign yourself with your children and make a better relationship, it shouldn't be at the expense of you tearing down the mother of your children because that's not going to be good for your children, right? Um, so we're going to give this mommy the benefit of the doubt that homie doesn't know what he's talking about, or maybe he's not up to date on her accomplishments since maybe they broke up. So at the end of the day, Latoya, girl, we're just waiting for you to rebuttal and let us know what the real is. But homie put out there, he dropped a bomb in an interview that basically he says that you are a medical assistant and not a nurse. So I don't believe that at all. So I would love to hear from you about these allegations. Damian Cryer has says he is done with the shits. It has taken him away from the purpose of what he is here for, to do God's work and to feed the needy and to give Christmas presents and be the beacon of light that he wants to be, and act like a dude who got 500,000 subscribers instead of not. Okay, so that's what he says he's doing, and we'll be watching. We'll be watching. Ooh, okay. Let me turn this down. Okay. Victoria, we're all here listening. Reality TV, absolutely. I don't hate tuna just the way nobody hates tuna. How can we hate tuna? We don't even know tuna. Tuna LaFish Johnson. We don't hate tuna. Girl, we love tuna. Tuna is funny to me. Okay. Tuna is funny to me. I enjoy her program. Do I know this woman? Like, if I saw her at HEB or something, we don't know her. Tuna's not coming to my Christmas party on Per. Okay. We don't know her. Tuna is not coming to your house. Nobody should have that much. No one should have that much feelings about me, and no one should have that much feelings about tuna. Okay, Per. Period. Okay, and that's on Get a Life. Okay, absolutely. We just see the foolishness, right? Damian Cryer looks like an embalmed 70-year-old street boy from the 90s. My God. But we can put 2 plus 2 and get 4 from her foolery. Absolutely. Okay. We're all not dumb. We all don't play stupid her, like her following does. I guess she's talking about loyalty, gang. Okay. Yeah, Bougie Gang is not on that stupid shit. Okay. Girl, period. Um, Erica. Now we talked about this a little bit yesterday since we talked about Damien. Erica showed us her baby bump. Erica is not sharing her gestational age nor her due date because her baby's come a month early and she doesn't want anyone starting a narrative about who her baby father. That's not going to change who her baby father is. And I say it's Damien Cryer. That's who I say it is. But um, I wasn't in the room when everything popped off. So I don't know what's what and who's who and what's going on. But at the end of the day, homegirl's not sharing anything because she doesn't want anyone to know. But trust and believe, Erica will be reporting for a paternity test, and I suspect Olivia will be too. Tuna Can, aka Big Mad, could have had that black man killed. Okay. by lying, saying that he kidnapped those kids. Girl, say it one more time. We know, but we're gonna say it every day. We're gonna say it as many times as we need to for us to understand. And honestly, we need to also know maybe Olivia has an insurance policy on her husband. The setup could be real. Okay. Olivia might be trying to get to that coin through a insurance policy. Okay. That man had guns drawn on him. That's nothing to play with. Okay. Period. But Erica is with the foolishness, and we are keeping our eyes open. Chrissy, Chrissy is in the middle of her TTC, or trying to conceive. Okay. Chrissy, I didn't know that a woman who has 9 children, successful, um, needs to try to conceive. I'm just assuming that you got that on lock. Um, at the end of the day, girl, I would have a marriage license in place, but maybe you still do. We don't know. Did Chrissy ever say for real though she's divorced? We don't know. Um, she's trying to conceive. She is wanting to have a baby with Rob, Mr. Hands. Um, they are doing openings and unboxings of all of the gifts, the array of presents that they are ordering for the children. Rod, I hope that you sent a gift to your baby. Um, okay. His other baby mom is Haitian, which is Haitian. Sac passe. Okay. I hope that you have made sure to bless your natural child with some gifts on this Christmas. And if you have not, sir, you are out of order. And Rockin' Rob is Wretched Rob. Rob, I hope that you have ordered gifts for your baby. Okay. And that goes for you two hips. And that goes for you too. Anyone out there, any of you zaddies out here, Mr. Jeremy Postel, I hope that you have gifts on the way to Mr. August. Um, what other zaddies out here are there? Mr. Cryer, as you are feeding your community out here with gifts and such, I hope that you have handled business for Mr. Dion and your other minor child in Indiana. Like, stop playing with these children out here, guys. Um, Really quick, let me just speak on this too. Okay, Jazzy, there was a video that went up yesterday. Which one was it? Let me go to. Ooh, ooh. Chris opened the vlog, guys. Hmm.
What's up, everyone? So today's shout out goes out.
8 a.m.
What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to my Jazzy life. Right now, I got Legendary in the morning to take him to his first checkup. Yeah, it's his first checkup. So, yeah, I'm going to be vlogging this, and hopefully everything goes as planned. The little man is trying to wake up, so I got to attend to my son right quick. So, you already know I'm feeding him right now because he's hungry, of course. But
Yes, because that's your kid.
everything is really good with him at this moment, and he's the big boy saying hi, Bubba. Say hey.
That baby looks just like Jasmine and Mom Dukes.
He's
Oops.
upset,
Oops.
highly
Sorry.
upset, man. I have to take off his clothes and stuff so they can weigh him and get his height. And
Chris acts like he is not the father of 4 children. Are we getting that? Chris acts like he is a legit new daddy. I believe, this is my assumption, Chris has had no experience with any of his children. He is he's he's he has no experience with his kids. None. This is his first baby for real. Proud dad of 4. Okay? Okay? Okay. Homie has no experience with these children, period.
And all that good stuff. So right now we're just waiting for the doctor to come in and see what the doctor say. And then hey, we go from there. So yeah, man, everything is good. He's doing really good for himself. The doctor said he's eating like crazy and his growth is just say okay. So right now we're just waiting for him to get blood work. And then after that, we was on our way back home. Well, stop at HEB and get a couple of.
Of course, you got to stop at HEB. That is the church. That if Jasmine, wherever that's their church. Okay, that is the church of Extra Jazz and Chris. That is where they pray. That is where they get fed. That is where they wash. That is Mecca for them. Okay, H to the E to the B. Okay, HEB is where it's at for them. They love that shit. Okay. We're on our way to HEB, okay? And then let's just hear one more thing, because I believe that Chris is going to be the type of stepdaddy that does dumb stuff like this. Just listen, the church of HEB.
Things for the house. Ain't that right, boo boo? Say hi. Say hi, guys. Oh, don't be like that. Don't be like that.
You don't be like
Yeah,
that.
anyways, man, we is father and son time. Father and son time. So, yeah, have a blessed one, man.
Don't you have a couple more sons? Don't you have a couple more sons? I don't know if his twins are boys or what. Maybe it's 2 boys, and then he got a daughter, and then he's got a daughter, and then he's also got this new boy, and he's got Mr. Aiden. Aiden is a stepson. I hope that you don't go from being all up in Aiden's face to just being up in Legendary's face and making these kids feel a way that you aren't really wowed by them anymore because you got a fresh, brand new baby, Jasmine and Chris. Y'all seem to be all enamored with the new baby, but understand you got 4 more to spread that love with. Y'all are silly AF. Jasmine is at the house after this, and she's doing therapy with the kids, and of course, giving them no privacy and filming everything. And honestly, if I were the worker, I would be like, ma'am, can you turn that off? Because I don't really want to be on your channel, period. Or I'm gonna need for you to film me from the back. Okay. Jazz and then comes on here. Let me see.
Alright guys, like I said, it was not feeling too well, but yeah, I'm editing and I just be getting the dumbest comments, y'all. Like this lady just wrote me, was just like, is it true?
You get the dumbest comments because you got the dumbest channel. You're part of Dummiana. Okay. You got the boot from Mommyana and you started Dummiana. Okay. You are from the Dummiana clique. So of course you're gonna get dummy ass questions. I mean, what the fuck? Girl, is you stupid? That's so funny. I get the dumbest comments because you're the dumbest channel. You're the dumbest of the mummies. You're a Dummiana.
True? Like, this is the second time she wrote me and said, is it true that you treat Amaya different because she's not Phillips and she looks different? What is wrong with y'all's comments?
Girl, someone's taking their meds, okay? Girl, take them meds, okay? Stop blaming reactors. Stop blaming reactors for dumb comments. Someone spoke about Amaya not being Phillips. Jazz is fugazi, girl. Bye. No one cares. Those are your kids. Baby looks like Jazz and Mom Dukes. Okay. Done. Yay, we did it. Hold on, let me find something. And that's my Vlogmas recap. And it's still Cloutmas. People are still acting stupid. People are still acting dumb. People need to get some friends, get a life, get a shower, get a bath, get some clothes, get some swag, get some drip, get some business, and get this money. Okay, cut the check, guys. cut the check. This is what I'm also going to say. Stop worrying about people who are not worried about you. Okay? Boom, baby. You're playing yourself. When you worry about people who are not worried about you, you play yourself. And you can't claim to have any swag. You can't claim to be a bad bitch because that's not bad bitch activity. Bad bitches are unbothered. Okay? So I came to just spread some good news today of Swerve. Okay. The gospel of Swerve. All right. Okay. Okay. Positively blessed. Good morning, hun. Good morning. That wife life. I love it. That wife life. Guys, members and mods, you guys. Oh, you know what? The Fenty slippers. I ordered 5 pairs, so I think I have 3 for you guys, right? I have 1 extra large, so 1 10 to 11. I have 2 8 and 9s. The pouches are coming. It shows that they shipped. Oh, let me show you this before we go. Is this it? No. Okay, this is from it's called, I guess, Beauty 21 Cosmetics, which is the brand of one of my favorites. And I've told you guys this a million times. Some of this is for me. I'm not going to lie. So stop playing with me. But some of this is for you. Let's unwrap it. I waited to unwrap this. LA Colors. So I ordered this direct from LA Colors. And I thought this was so cute. So if you get a pouch, you're going to get this. Not all of this, but you're going to get one. I'll show you what the finished pouch looks like, but that's going to be kind of something similar to my subscription service that I will have, okay? So you'll find fun stuff like this. I thought this was super cute. Lemon drop. I'm going to open it and swatch it, but not right now. What's the tea? What's the tea? It's a matcha palette with greens and such, okay? What's the tea? I thought that was so cute, okay? Let's talk tea. Stop playing with me, guys. I love you guys. That's why this is stuff I just was like, bro, okay. Spill the tea. Okay, don't play. Don't play. Okay. So I'm gonna put together at least 2 pouches. So you'll have a pouch with a couple of things. Let's see what's in this one. Oh, what is this? These might not be part. I have to see. These I may have ordered for me, but if I end up, I may. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. We'll see. Because I don't know if these are eyes. This is a concealer blending. This is eyebrow. So that's that. So I think I'm gonna do probably an eyeshadow, a lip gloss in each one. I might have to go pick up some brushes at Ulta or something. But I want to make it nice. I want it to be cute. So I also ordered these lip glosses. So you'll get a lip gloss in here. I'm going to keep it nude because I don't know everyone's complexion and what's going to look good, but nude or a clear will look good on everyone. And so I'll go pick up because I ordered, and I guess I didn't order enough, but maybe one of these because this is like my favorite. So I'll order and I won't order. I'll have to go pick it up where you can find LA Colors. But you guys know I love some LA Colors. So, but I'm going to get something nude or something clear. That way I'm good on making sure that you guys have something that works, because there's nothing worse than getting a makeup item that's like, what the fuck? Okay, but I think these will work on anyone. I don't care what, you know, it's all in how you know how to work with your eyeshadows. So these I will not swatch because obviously at least 2 of these are gifts. But whichever one is not going to be a gift is the one that I will swatch, right? LA Colors is so freaking fun and it's good. I've actually used a little bit of their concealer and foundation. I mean, it's not department store, but it's a good, like, what is it called? Like a pharmacy grade makeup. I mean, I feel like it's good. It's just as good to me as a department store, because I've had department store makeup before that's trash. You know what I'm saying? So, I love their lip gloss. That's what I have on right now. I have on a nude with a little bit of lipstick, and I'm reaching for it before I reach for my more expensive stuff. And LA Colors is very reasonable, very reasonable. So what do they call it? Drugstore brand, right? So one of these, and it's sealed. This stuff, I don't know. So whenever we pick the winner, maybe I'll be able to let you guys pick out of whatever is available. But I think I'm going to do 2 pouches. There's 3 pairs of slippers, the Fenty Savage slippers, which are so comfortable. Farrah and I tested ours out last night, and I love them. I had them on my feet all night. So I've got 3 pairs for you guys. I'm going to do 2 pouches, and I have some mugs. And then other than that, I think that's pretty much the giveaways for this holiday season. So we will get the shenanigans started. I wanted to get it started sooner, but I don't have the pouches yet. So I would like to be able to just kind of play a couple of games, get everything done, and then go to the post office one time. So just be subscribed. You don't have to be a member, you don't have to be a mod, but you have to be in the chat to be able to play. So make sure that you're subscribed. If you're not subscribed now, get subscribed. I don't give a fuck if you end up someone who hates me and you win. Good for you. You know what I'm saying? Because your girl is not a hater, period. Right. So I don't have giveaways based on I don't want someone I don't like to win. I'm not 5 and I'm not stupid. Okay. So I don't care if you want to be in it to win it. Understand I'm going to need to know your PO box or your address so you can get it, and that's that on that. Okay. So if you want to be in it to win it and you want something from your girl that you love or you love to hate, make sure you're subscribed, because on it could be a day that I pick that you need to have been subscribed to this channel for over a day. It could be a day that you need to be in here just a minute. But if you are hearing my voice right now and you know that you'll be here tomorrow and we start these games, yeah, don't get caught flat-footed, because if it's a whole 24 hours or it's a whole week, understand if I want to go with my A1s, day ones, if you're here, you want to be here, I would go ahead and make sure you hit that subscribe button now, because a lot of you won't have to worry. Some of you have been subscribed to this channel since the beginning, and that's all good. But if you're not subscribed and you're still holding out, like I just go watch. I'm not subscribed. Okay. All right. Awesome, guys. I think we've handled all the business. Hey, Tiffy, baby, what's going on? Victoria, all of my beautiful ladies, Lisa +3, everyone. If I didn't speak to you in this live, I missed you. I overlooked your comment. My bad, sis. And no Tino shade on that. I love you guys. It's just hard to read everyone's comment. But at the end of the day, the reason you're here because we want you to, you're fam, okay? If you're on the outside looking in and you can't get in, it's because you have no place here, okay? You can sit in the bushes and cross your legs and be nice, okay? Otherwise, have a great day. Yes, have a great day. Thank you. Shall we go on a soap opera vibe, or do you guys want to take it up a notch? Shall we do soap opera? Shall we do as the young and the cloutless? What should we do? Is that a new one? Is that cloutless? The young and the cloutless. The dim, the delusional, and needy. See y'all later. Happy holidays. Are we going out on a soap opera vibe or are we going out on cool jazz? Let's see. Let me run this real quick. I'm just reading a couple of comments. Olivia Pope, you're saying soap opera vibe? Oh, you know what? I'll read the other poll when we do the Keisha recap, but I've got to get started working, and then when I go to lunch, maybe we could do a quick recap. Guys, if you have not checked out Blackout Tea or the Blackout Tea, she's a lovely lady. Yesterday's video, her comment is posted. I posted the link to her channel at the top. She does other commentary on some of these mommies. She is a hoot. She has a great personality. She seems to be a very nice woman. And she came to answer comments. So if you have any comment for her, you're welcome to put it here or go over to her channel and show her some love. But if you want to hear a commentary read on the book Karma, okay, Karma, and I'm saying that in my Mama Joyce voice. I was like, Karma. Go ahead and check her out. She's good. She's very good. She's nice, seems to be a nice lady. And she came through in the comments yesterday, and I certainly appreciated her showing our comments some love. So go check her out if you have 2.5 hours that you would like to hear Karma. Okay, KP, what's good, boo boo? LA face with the Oakland booty. Yes, yes, KP. KP is our California girl. Yes. Okay. Y'all take care. Have a wonderful day.